Welcome everybody. My name is Ruben. This is Andrew Gonzalez. This is our podcast. It's our first day. So the point of this podcast is basically showing our videos, how we start out as comedians. So basically, we weren't that good when we started. Honestly, though, we could like,
Still not that great personally.
well, we're about to have a year in March. So we're just showing the progress of how far we came from doing comedy. To be honest, there's a lot of studying, a lot of cutting people off while they're laughing, a lot of details that we're going to be showing you. Like everybody has these habits, because I still have a habit. I still have with saying Like I said, once you start seeing our videos going towards the future, you're going to see like, oh, okay, this guy has improved. It took him a while to actually get rid of those habits, how to pause. So basically, if you ever want to do comedy, this is where you're gonna be going through. This is where you're gonna have to deal with, oh shit, am I funny or not? I have a joke written down. Hopefully it kills. When you go up there, nobody laughs. Everything's silent. You might think people are not hearing your jokes. Sometimes, half of the time, people in the comedy world, especially open mics, almost everybody's on their phone. They're not really paying attention at all. So that's a sad thing that it has to happen. But it is what it is. Honestly, it is. But you got anything else to say?
No, no, no.
Like anything, how your experience? Oh yeah, you
Oh,
actually had a show about a couple days ago. How was it?
it was cool, man. I got to go. I went up pretty early this time. Like last time, I was like towards the end, but I got to go up kind of early. It was cool. Went up, did my time, and I did a lot better than the first show. I was a lot more calm, a lot more. My timing was a lot better. I would get the laughs, let them go, and then before I continue again, let them cut off the laugh. And what we were just talking about. So
Uh,
it was cool.
so I know this is the second time doing the show, but how was it compared to the first time?
It was like the first time doing the show because I had family and some friends show up, and just knowing in my head like it was like a thing like, oh, they're here, I have to be even better than that pressure we felt compared to doing an open mic where it's people I don't know and like care less about. But like the second time up, even though some other people showed up that I knew, I was like, whatever, who cares, because I'm more calm, I'm more comfortable on stage.
Like, how would you say like comfortable? Because to be honest and shit, like, was it a difference between doing open mic here at the Haha Comedy Club, or was it different? Like, you have actually have an audience? Because right here they're not really paying attention, but when you have an
Yeah,
audience, how do they react with your jokes compared to here and doing them at the actual
at the
show?
actual show.
Yeah.
Well, like, yeah, 100%. Like here, half the people don't pay attention, or like we come here to the haha a lot, so like we know some of the other regulars here, and they hear us working the same material over and over, and they're like, "I heard this guy do this 6 times. I'm not even gonna listen," or they don't even laugh no more because they're used to hearing it. At a show, it's everyone there. It's their first time hearing it. They actually want to hear what you have to say. They pay attention. Some of them are drunk. It's a lot more fun. Honestly, it's a lot more fun.
So yeah, so yeah, this, like I said, it's a huge difference when you do a open mic with a bunch of comedians and doing it in front of an audience because people are paying attention. And it's
And
trust me, it's hard to actually make people laugh at the comedy act because they already know where you're gonna go with the joke. They already
yeah,
know before they even you actually see it. But yeah,
you're thinking ahead already when you're a comic and you hear someone else do material. You already think like, oh, it's gonna go this way or that way. You already have like a million different punchlines of your own in your head. But the other thing too is like some guy told us when we were still going to Flappers, like one of the last times we went, he was like an older guy, been doing it for a while. He said, "I heard your bit. That it was silent, it was quiet. Like no one was like not that you weren't funny or that we weren't feeling it. Is like sometimes we just think and we're just thinking about like, oh, that's a good premise, or I
yeah,
caught myself doing it where I'm like, oh, this guy's funny, but I'm not laughing because I'm thinking like, oh, he's you know like that would work good in this type of crowd, and like I'm thinking of how his material is gonna kill somewhere, but I'm not laughing like an asshole. So,
yeah.
but sometimes it's that too. Besides the not paying attention, like people are thinking of like, oh, he's doing this right, like I like what he's going in that direction, and
Yeah.
you become
Well,
a student to comedy basically
you'll
most of
see
the
a lot
time.
of different types of comedy, especially going to a different open mic. You'll see different types of material. Like I said, when you go to an open mic, you're gonna hear comedy. You're just gonna be like, "Damn, he actually went that far." Like going with racist comedy, potty humor comedy. Like I said, it's just a lot of different comedies that we hear all the time.
Different
To the
styles.
different style. Half of the time, we're not even surprised anymore. So like, oh, okay, though. But just to let you guys know, we're not professionals.
No.
We're just going by our experience of what we've gone through in open mics, being part of the comedy world. Like I said, we're just going by our own experience. Like I said, we're not professionals. We're just about to have a year, so I don't want anybody saying like, "Who the hell are you guys?" It's just our
Take
experience.
what we're saying with a grain of salt. Is what we're trying to
That's
say.
it. Yes. So right now we're gonna play our first video. This is my third time. The second one we recorded it at Flapper, so it was only like 30 seconds. So I know for a fact you guys don't want to see that at all. It's just I just said a couple words and the video ended. And you can't record at Flappers because they want to sell you a tape for like $35 and shit. I'm like, bro,
Good quality though.
good product still. Like, I don't want to pay $35 for that shit, dude. Like, give it to a friend. Who am I gonna sell the shit to? Tell me. But like I said, this is my video. I actually did this one in Skip Town, open mic. So it's more like kind of like a. Well, you guys see what I mean though. But we are gonna pause the parts where I was fucking up, or I was really messing up, and I was just like, God damn, did you really just say that? So yeah, here's our first video.
Just got done with finals this week, so I'm kind of happy about that. Just seeing one more class to get my associates. So my name's Uruguay. I know some of you guys are going to be asking me, hey bro, how do you say that name? Is it Uruguay? No, Uruguay. It's Uruguay. No, it's not an app that you just don't want people to play and you press my ass and I come to your front door looking like a life-size Buddha. You got to rub your head in your stomach for good fortune. People ask me, hey bro, how come you don't grow your hair? Because every time I try to grow my hair, that shit looks like pubic hair. No, this is why I need my hair from the way back. Now I have a 40-inch forehead like Pennywise. So, I used to be a big club person when I was younger. You know how every club has a stereotype? Especially the ones when you see like a bunch of men standing in front of the wall just looking at other men trying to wrestle. And you just walking around like, damn bro, I got a gay uncle too. He lets the rest of the man. He'll let you pay him. And the stereotype that I think the most, I think, is the fat ugly stereotype. Like the ugly fat friend. You know when you go to a club and you see that fat ugly girl, and she's a pretty friend. And the reason why the pretty friend serious the fat girl serious because she has a car and her boyfriend doesn't. I strip that stereotype now because I'm a friend who like 10 to stand next to me. But like I said, I'm the type of dude that would take 10 selfies and delete 12. I wouldn't do it to go to a club, especially how I look now. You know, if I was to go with one of my buddies, like Andrew, and he picks up on a girl, and she asks Andrew, hey, do you have a friend? Because I have a friend with me too. And like, yeah, he's over there, and she points to my ass. And she goes, asks her friend, hey girl, I need you to take him for the team. Who's the guy? And she points to my ass. I'm like, why is it like the guy from How to Catch a Predator? Okay, I'll do you a favor, but I'm not the Cardi B this bitch. Where the pills at? Now that I'm in my 30s, fat, all my shit's like extra mediums. I look at myself in the mirror with my shirt out like, God damn, dude, you got big titties in your girl. Sweet. I actually got a gym membership because I'm trying to lose weight. Reason why, because I'm afraid of my girl one day might tell me, hey, let me suck on your titties.
Fuck, I forgot about that.
But I love the gym, but one thing I hate about the gym is the fact that you know when you have a stereotype of a guy texting on the rack or that fuck boy. I especially hate the ones of the guys that come in with the spandex with the tank top looking like Peter Pan's fuck daddy. Those are the guys I hate. But okay, that's my turn.
Okay, this one wasn't too bad. I wasn't as horrible as the first one, but like I said, I don't know. I wouldn't really change much though. But like I said, my creativity wasn't there. Like
You were also like kept going through the last little bit still. Now.
yeah, still, you know, the thing that I have the same but I really gotta stop saying that shit. But it's not as bad like I used to be before. But I still have that habit. And like I'm trying to get rid of it. Like you notice the little details about your performance. Like God damn, dude, I could have done a little bit better than this. Like the squeeze. I thought it would have really killed. I really thought. But the whole point of that club scene, I was trying to do like a joke with the Cardi B. Like when she actually drugged somebody that I remember. I know it was about a year ago. Actually last year, yeah. And I was trying to see. I wasn't trying to put like the whole Bill Cosby shit because I didn't want to get my ass kicked. But like I did the whole thing. But other than that, though, this one wasn't too bad. You'll see like other ones later how horrible. But it's like a 3 minute set, like almost a 3 minutes. So
Yeah, you could tell you had some nerves like a little bit.
yeah.
That one still too.
And I was just like really kept on staring at the floor. Like I gotta stop. Like I said, this is the time when I was just staring at the floor. I just wanted to get out the way. I just wanted to just finish the shit. Just finish the whole joke already, so I could go on and get off the stage. You know, it's when they call your name, it's really like you'll get nervous. I'm telling you right now. You might think you'll be all right though, but when you go up there, sometimes the time goes by so quick, or you finish your joke so fast. You're like, it's only been 2 minutes. But this one's
Yeah.
like 2 minutes and 20 seconds, I think. But it wasn't too bad though. So right now we're gonna check out Andrew's. Um, yep. Let's go. Shoemaker.
So, you guys, my name is Andrew Gonzalez. I'll tell you a little story. I'll tell you a story real quick about that I had from. This is stories I got called.
And then I said, "Yo, staring away when you looking at your video."
I do, right?
This last one happened Halloween. The last time I blacked out. I mean, I've been behaving a bit with the drinking. I didn't black out yesterday. That's a good sign. But it's not what led to the blackout. It's what happened during the blackout that was worse. So you don't remember. Like, I woke up in my passenger seat of my car in my driveway with my house key broken. So sure enough, I wake up. The first thing I do is text all my friends in the group chat. Like, yo, what happened last night? And the worst response ever: laughing emojis. From every single person, laughing emojis. No one wanted to answer my calls because they knew you wanted me to stir in the was it words, you know?
This is what happens
Nerves.
sometimes when
Yeah.
you forget your lines. You're so nervous. You're trying to remember them. Because a lot of times we try not to take any notes up there because I feel like it kills your jokes. But at the end of the night, like a lot of the comics don't really care, honestly, though. But it's just trying to remember them. So when we have a next show, we don't have to be depending on notes and shit,
Yeah,
though.
you
But
don't want to
it's-
be that guy who's up there forgets and has to look at his phone in front of a real show.
yeah.
It's good to do this type to fuck up like this. That's why you go to open mics, honestly.
Yeah, just to get the practice out of it though. But like I said, I forgot him a couple times. There was one night me and him went to Bert's back room, and I literally forgot my lines, and I was just like,
You looked at me like, what was I gonna say? I don't know. How am I supposed to know? You're
"Word of advice:
yeah.
get enough sleep.
Yeah.
Get enough sleep." I can tell you that right now. So
Today I blinked out. I just walked up and I was like, oh yeah, I'm doing this.
all right, let's start this video again.
They just wanted me to suffer in that pool of not knowing. So finally, one of my friends answers the phone. He tells me, "No, you were good, dude. We just had to take care of you real good." It's like, "What happened at that party? Why is my key broken?" So that was the mission to take you home. Turned out we had 5 friends all worked together to take me home. Not because they needed me to help me get in the house, because they needed each other to stay sober. 4 of them were drunk. Well, yeah, 4 of them was buzzed. We get to my door. I have a padlock to get in the house, right? Little code or whatever. And we get there, they're like, "Andrew, where's your key?" So it's in my pocket next to the car key. We get there, they're like, "Andrew, which key is it to open the house?" I'm on. The bottle opener is the old house key, the new house key is the regular one. There's 3 regular keys. They're like, "So which one is it?" I'm on. For sure, it's the bottle opener. He's like, "All right, let's stick it in and see if you can unlock the door." So I put the key in.
This is where we were still dragging with our jokes. Like we were still trying to
it's all
figure it
the
out.
Necessary detail.
Yeah, because in the beginning we thought you had to give a lot of detail to explain it, but at the end of the day, nobody cares. Just get to the point. Like it's just when it's just too much detail, you're basically losing the audience. Unless you have
Yeah.
puns and puns and puns. But other than that, though,
Punched up.
yeah. So
But there's more dragging to this. It's motherfucker. Oh, sorry, my language. But my friends are jerks. They told me the first time they told me the story like that I'm talking about.
yeah,
They told me I was the one who stuck my key in and broke it. Come to find out it was my ogre ass friend. Monster stuck the key in and wouldn't turn, and he was so drunk he broke the key. And I thought it was me for like months until they finally told me the truth. Bro. I was even mad. I was just like, why? I wouldn't have been mad the first time, but that's just it's a fun fact. Fun fact about that story. You know?
other things too. Not every material is gonna work. I have a material that you know what? I have material. Sometimes you're gonna have material that's not gonna work, and you might use it later on. I actually heard this from my buddy Marcus. Sometimes jokes you might think they're bad, but you end up putting them to the side later on. You end up finding a way how to use these jokes.
You revisit them.
Yeah, revisit them
So we're
again.
trying to
So
do
we're
this.
trying to see if we could fix these jokes. So, but unfortunately, in this one, it's more like,
There's a lot of fat trimming in this.
yeah, it's a lot of fat trimming. So like, we'll give you an answer next week if we fix this joke. Probably not.
The house, and I just break it. And my friends just drop me on the floor. What the fuck is your problem? What are you doing? I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. Like, what's the code to get in the house? I'm like, I have no clue what the code is. I can't remember. Like, it's your house. You have to know the code. I'm like, I don't know. I don't remember. I'm still on the floor because they want to pick me up again. Like, what's the code? Like, zigzag. The code for sure. There's zigzags. You go in the pattern. They're like, that's not. There's numbers. There's no. What's the numbers? I'm like, I don't remember. He's like, what's the code? I'm like, my finger comes the code. I don't. They had to hoist me up and just get my hand
Still gotta laugh.
drop down. I put in the code. They opened the door and they saw I had stairs. I'm 6 foot, 300 plus. My friend, I have one friend about my size, a little bit bigger, and the rest like a quarter. They said, fuck that. They closed the door back, locked in, put me in the passenger seat. But that was one of my blackout stories. I have another one for my cousin. This one I got to see. On the other side.
Yeah, the habit that he always had, he was always putting the mic out.
Yeah.
The mic out. Right now, you might not notice it though, but he always has a habit talking like this, and you can't really hear what the hell he's saying. But fortunately, we actually got the audio because every time I wouldn't know what the hell he was saying. Like, I guess, like put that shit closer, man, like, so everybody can hear it though. But at least you gotta laugh from that one though. That's what we're talking about. Sometimes just get to the point, man.
You get to the punch faster, and they also like you said, timing was just awful. Just
Yeah.
they laughed, and I just kept going, like ignored their laugh. Like, it's just,
That's
that's what the point is. They drop their stupid. You laugh.
Yeah. That's basically what it is.
Muzzling their laugh. Man.
We're finally getting the hang of that, like just pausing when they're laughing. Like, okay, they're laughing. Let's waste a little bit of time because, to be honest, 5 minutes could last a lifetime. To be honest, and like I said, if I was to do a 10-minute show, I'd be really had to take my time, and I don't want to finish my act within like 3 minutes. And I'm like,
Now what?
now what exactly? And I don't really have that much material. Maybe probably 20 minutes, most maybe. All right, let's go back to the video.
Other side of the story. I never get to see everyone else like that because I'm always the one. We were at a friend's kickback real quick. We just chill, everyone's hanging out, smoking, drinking, get crossfaded, but we were good. So I was like, let's go get something to eat. The party was dying down. We go to Denny's, the spot. We hit up Denny's, order our food, everybody's chilling. Just me and my cousin. My friend called me, he's like, hey, the party got raided. I was like, what? We just left. He's like, yeah, where you at? I'm like, Denny's. I'm coming. Don't even trip. I'll tell you.
All right.
My cousin's chilling, we're hanging out. We order our food. So I'm going to go to the restroom real quick. I'll be right here. I'll watch your food for you.
Sorry guys, the Haha Comedy Club already had closed, so we had to change the location. So we're actually doing the rest in his car.
The sucia.
Is there more left right here?
Yeah.
So we're gonna do the rest here. I'm sorry that it's gonna be covered. We still have it in the same spot, so like I said, it's no big deal. Next time we're gonna do a little bit more professional. Still gonna be at the same spot, but next week I'm not hosting. The only reason why we did this because we ended up doing it at the end of our.
Showed up late.
Yeah, I was hosting tonight, and I didn't think it was gonna be a lot of people. I thought it would have been done by maybe like 9:30 and 9:40. We'd had like a good hour to finish this video, but we're gonna continue with our video, and hopefully this won't happen again. So next week, David Johnson is hosting, so we're gonna be there by like 6 o'clock. And record our next podcast. So I hope you guys get mad like, what the hell, did he just switch off clips and shit? No, it's just like I said, the hot comedy are close. So we're gonna continue with our comedy, and back at it again. Let's go.
You order our food, so I'm going to go to the restroom real quick. And then for sure, I'll be right here. I'll watch your food for you. He goes in there. I'm just going to on my phone, texting people, seeing what's going on. My friend shows up and says, hey, where's Bobby? I'm like, oh, he's in the restroom. He's like, how long have you been there? Like, since you texted me that you were coming here, it's like 20, 30 minutes. He's probably taking a dump or something. I don't know. So he's like, oh, I'm going to go to the restroom real quick, so we can test you. He's doing all right. He goes in, and the door opens again, the ball guy walks out, just cracking the, he's just laughing his ass off. I'm like, what's going on? And before the door closes, I just see my friend standing there like this, looking at me, going, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I go inside the restroom. I'm like, what's happening? Where's that guy landing? What's going on? It's like, your cousin. Where's he at? He's like, he's in the stall. I'm like, he passed out in the toilet? It's like, he threw up in the toilet. And he's passed out. Like, not sitting in it. He was on it, his face on the seat. Passed out with throw up in it. I had to hop over, crawl under and unlock it to get him out. Well, how are we going to get him out? Well, we have movies, we have to pay for it.
I just said how we got him. I repeated it a lot. I was gonna say that before we left over there. I heard myself say something and say it again, like right after. I'm like,
Like it's
You
just, it is what happens a lot. Like I said, you see a lot of comedians repeating themselves. It's just like I said, when you're a beginner and like you're really nervous because you're basically telling yourself, hopefully they laugh at my jokes. You're getting too much judgment. You feeling like this too much.
You put all this pressure on yourself that's not really there because they don't care if you do good or bad because they're there to work on their own stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So like this is what we were thinking when we were doing open mics. Like, oh shit, hopefully I do good. Hopefully people laugh at my jokes. Because once in a while you'll find a comedian that's hilarious, and you gotta follow that. You're like, god damn, dude, I don't know if I'm gonna be that funny. And you get
You shouldn't care. Like, just you're there to work. Like he was there to work on
Yeah.
your material and.
so yeah, basically it happens. Like, you know, like it happens to me. Like it doesn't happen that often like it used to anymore, but once in a while I will kind of go brain dead, like, did I just say that? Oh shit, I'm gonna go back again. I screwed up the whole story and shit though. But
The
like,
only time like recently that I felt that, but I didn't. It wasn't a real problem. Was at the show. It was like the show it's a speakeasy, like a showcase for like new comics that I get to do,
yeah,
and they have also like random celebrity guests show up, and this last time I went, it was Bill Burr. He just showed up and he did, and I was just like, oh shit. He went up. Obviously, he murdered because he's a good guy. It's nice to talk to him, and he went up, murdered, and then I was like, damn, who has to go after him? Yeah. The guy who went up after did good though. He was like he did good himself. So
like I said, just keep going. Like it doesn't really matter if you screw up or not. It doesn't. So as long as you keep going, doing your thing, you'll be all right. Though, like I said, it's just gonna take a lot of time going to the stage, finally getting comfortable. That's the whole point, just to get comfortable.
up there and confident. And I forgot about this story that happened. I still have the video of it. I'll probably try to rework that one again.
Can we
like
fix it?
Yeah, we can fix it.
We can
That
fix it,
one's
shorten it
easy one
down.
to fix.
All right. So like next week we'll have an answer for you guys if we fix the joke. And we'll play the clip, and after that little clip that we did, and we'll discuss. Okay, we did this and that, this and that. Okay, all right. You know, so we'll try to fix these jokes, and not then maybe in the future. All right, let's continue with this clip.
My friend's like, I'll pay for the movie you carry him. I'm like, bet. So I pick him up. He said, how you gonna hold him? You gonna carry him over your shoulder? You gonna just drag him across? What are you gonna do? People are gonna stare at you. Like, they're gonna stare at you. Pick him up. Like, lay here, and then scoot back. We're walking out, and everyone's staring at us. So I just go, really, like, guys, really, like, and we're walking out. The first time I did it. You don't do that so often, but it was fun. Hey,
Same old problem at the end. They laugh and I just talk through it, you know?
So yeah, every time in the beginning we used to have people laughing, we'll actually cut them off. It's just that we're so nervous.
Yeah, getting that comfortable and just timing. That's all timing too, like knowing like, okay, that's when you're supposed to stop and let them,
Yeah.
that's the punch, let them laugh at that. Don't talk through their enjoyment or none of that.
And one more thing, I do apologize for the audio. I did record it like in my old crappy phone, so like it's kind of hard what to hear, but you can still make everything out. Like if you have headphones on, and hopefully later on in the future everything will be fixed. Because I started recording my other phone, so the quality is a lot better than this. So I do apologize, but like I said, just keep going to the open mics. So if you guys want to do this, it's
Just do it. Honestly, just do it. Remember the point. Like, who cares at the end of the day if you did get either bad? It's comedy. Have fun. That's the whole real point of comedy. Just enjoy it, man.
And
So
the other thing too that I noticed about your comedy, like I said, you're just really nervous. You just want to get off the stage. You just want to get off the stage. And like I said, to be honest, you can't really think about the minutes, because if you start thinking about the minutes, you're gonna be like, shit, when is this shit gonna be over?
Yeah.
And
Like the first show, like I got the light at the end and it just blanked out because I was like, oh, damn, I have this much time. I was like,
But
then I
yeah,
just got stuck thinking about what I was gonna do instead of knowing like, okay, just go. But like watching this video got me excited. I want to do that last one again. Work on it. What it is, I forgot about it. Yeah.
okay. Some good news. I'm actually gonna talk to some comedians about what I'm doing. So I'll eventually will get him in. So next week it's still gonna be me and him, and I'm get somebody else, some good
Some other
comedians.
comics.
Yeah, comedians. So the people that I got, one of them is Callahan, Luna, and Leo, and other comics that I have talked to. Even if I could get Marcus Wayne, shout out to him too. Like I said,
They're funny guys, man.
they're funny guys, so they're agreeing to do this to see like the progress from how they started from the beginning and how much they improved. So what we're going to be doing is showing their first year or second year, whatever year they have from the beginning and to where they are now. And you're gonna see a huge gap, like how different they were back then and now. And this is basically what we're trying to do to show everybody that this is a long progress in order for yourself to proceed or progress from your comedy. Like everything has to be structured. You're gonna be doing the same joke over and over and over. Try to polish it. Try to get it right. 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 And it's sometimes it can get annoying. Though the only problem that I have, I have to actually sit down and write. Like I do write little notes here and there. Like if I have an idea, I just write it down, like a couple sentences, and I'll work on it. But like today, I did my new material. It was okay, but like I said, the only new thing I will show will be when I have my show, like the flapper ones. It's gonna be audio because I can't record, and that's gonna be on March 4th. And the Haha Comedy Club, I actually got a gig there with them on March 23rd, and I will be showing that one to see how far I came from my old videos to my new videos. And some of them might be like some old material that I fixed up because you're trying to make people laugh. Like you're trying to get your jokes that are already like, okay, this is gonna make a laugh. That's basically what it is. You're trying to go out with your new jokes. Try not to go up with like new jokes like you just came out with. Trust me, because they had told us that do not try to come out with a joke like a week ago, especially if you haven't polished it up or fixed it up. Just go with your old jokes that you have.
Yeah.
So any other things you want to add?
Follow me on Instagram at Tugo_laughs. Name's Andrew Gonzalez again.
And I am Urube Armenta, and this is our podcast reaction.
And
And it's my first day, and we're gonna be doing more and more in the future. And
hopefully everybody learns how to read too along the way.
okay. Well, what happened was I kept on screwing up everybody's name. Sometimes these people write so small, like I'm really trying to figure out what the hell they're writing. They're writing Hebrew, some shit like that. Like they're like each letter looks like they're having sex with each other and shit. I'm like
butchered everyone's name. Everyone's just tired of them. It was hilarious.
It got to the point like I'm just gonna screw up everybody's name. I don't really give a damn and shit though, honestly though. And today some guy tried to echo me, telling me like, dude, it's English, don't you know it? Look, I only speak Spanish, man.
Yeah, Spanish is our first language.
Leave us alone and shit, racist. Like I said,
but we're gonna get them the Hungry Caterpillar. I'm gonna sound it out with them.
I was gonna get hooked on phonics. That's what I was gonna do.
See, this is what I'm talking about. This comedy's just fun, man. Enjoy life and just have fun, man.
The best thing is not to get butthurt.
Yeah.
Don't get butthurt. People make fun of you. Just go with it. Let it around. Try to find something to get them back though. But yeah, today was a fun night. Honestly, like if you guys go to my Instagram, I will be putting some clips of Urube 11 and
Tugo_laughs.
Exactly though. So we had a lot of great people tonight. It was fun though. But like I said, I do host every other Thursday with David Johnson. So later on, I'll be put on the days that I do host, and hopefully you guys come by and, like I said, fuck up everybody's name. And I don't really give a damn. And I'm gonna tell them, you know what? I'm illiterate and I need a hoot on phonics. But thank you guys for seeing our video. Leave a comment, subscribe, follow us and follow the rest of our comments that we're gonna be bringing up on our YouTube channel. It's our first day, but have a good day and then happy.
Valentine's Day.
And you know what? It's gonna be up.
Tomorrow. It's gonna be after.
It's gonna be a happy belated Valentine's Day because it's gonna be uploaded on Saturday.
Most
Actually,
lonely
yeah. So, anything else?
Nah, cool.
We're good. We're
Yeah.
good. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, have fun. Bye.